This is another episode of Quiet Time Gaming, a series that I'm going to be doing late at night when everyone's asleep. I still live with family, and that would be the reason why I have to do it quietly. But I do have a topic for today. While I quickly sync up the video, click A to throw the ball. There we go. Very nicely done. Throw to the base and get him out. Nice. Okay. Today's topic is feigning enthusiasm for things, and I think it's gonna be fucking amazing. I think you're really gonna like this episode, man. Look at this. Look at my girl. She's got a hat. She got a glove. It's a matching hat glove. She got a boob showing, but it's just straight line. Usually when there's cleavage, there's got a V, but this one's just a straight. And look at him. I'm playing against the Super Metroid with the giant metal dildo. Doesn't really look like a dildo. Looks sort of like a piccolo or other. See, I'm looking for an adjective to describe the word woodwind. Popular wood. Does such a thing exist? It looks kind of like a flute, like something you would play from the top, or it looks like an inverted sword because it's got that beveling down the center. Anyway, today's episode is about feigning enthusiasm for things and people and life in general. I was thinking about this today specifically because I wanted to make a video, and I started looking around on YouTube what kind of videos I generally watch. And this guy's got superpowers, man. He's got seizure power on right now. So this is the power that you get, that you unlock after you beat Flashman in the underwater stage. It's what a terrible joke. Okay, yeah, feigning enthusiasm for things it's important, I think. And let me tell you why. I spent the last week, 2 weeks or so. Did I catch? I thought I caught, but I didn't catch. I spent the last 2-3 weeks sick and feeling really shitty, and it brought me to a place mentally where I didn't give a shit about anything. I watched Rick and Morty and I didn't even laugh. And that's low, man. That's low because I always laugh at Rick and Morty. It's the best shit. Which, by the way, had this newest episode, season 2 episode, I believe it was episode 6, that was fucking brilliant. It was the funniest one this season, definitely. The first episode was definitely not a letdown. Second, all the way up to the 4th or 5th, not very good. Not really, surprisingly not great episodes. But when you get to episode 6, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, definitely worth a watch. And that's a foul ball right into the completely still crowd, and it even had a little burst effect where it made its mark in the crowd. That guy has a concussion. Very much danger. So yeah, let me tell you a little story about feigning enthusiasm. And this is where I'm conflicted about it, because this is what happened. Started university last year, came into it not knowing anybody and trying to make friends. And the way to make friends, I don't know, I haven't tried any other way, but the way to make friends seems to be outgoing and energetic and funny and all that. But what ends up happening is, if you're not that type of person generally, you set this really high bar for yourself, and when you sort of ease your way back into your regular personality, people have an adverse reaction to it. So should you feign enthusiasm and just sort of hope that your body picks up on it and allows you to actually feel that, or should you just be a fucking grump all the time? There was a guy named Iran Katz that came into our university at the beginning of the year, and he's like a world record holder in just memorizing things immediately out of nowhere. So what he did was, he came into the class and he asked for random numbers from the entire class, and he didn't record it or anything. He used no microphone, nothing, just from the top of his head. He memorized something like 25 numbers. So we ended up with he wrote them down on the board, and then he erased it all, looked at us, like didn't look back at it. It wasn't a trick. He remembered all of it, the entire thing, and then he taught us how he remembered it later. But he's a brilliant man, and what he said near the end, the focus of the presentation was no longer on memory and stuff like that. It was actually on how to live. He wanted people to, I got a thing. Holy shit. In my last recording, which I decided to delete because I was feigning too much enthusiasm, I tried so hard at the game, and I didn't do nearly as well as I'm doing now. I barely ever hit the ball. It didn't go out. Wow. I'm really surprised. Now that I'm trying harder, I'm failing. So let me get back to my thing. Near the end of the presentation, Aaron Katz pretty much told us, always feign enthusiasm, because that's the way to live your life. Otherwise, you're just gonna be a fucking grump all the time. No one's gonna like you, and you're not gonna like yourself. You're not gonna like anything. You're gonna live a nihilistic life, and you're gonna end up dead in a hole where no one will remember you for your beautiful singing voice. Here's another thing that I heard today on a podcast or somewhere. I don't. Where was it? Here's the number of connections. Hold on. Okay, it was in an audiobook I started listening to. There was an audiobook I started listening to called How to Make People Like You in 90 Seconds or Less. And that is either adorable or the saddest thing you ever heard, but either way, I started listening to that audiobook, and the author and the person who was reading it, because they're the same person, the author and the person who was reading it spoke about a bunch of studies that were done where people who live the longest happen to be people that stay socially active for the longest. Not just socially, physically and socially active. So it seems that there's a very strong correlation between your friendships and relationships with people and how good those are, and the actual length and quality of your life. Excuse me. So yeah, I was thinking, how do you find a group of people? How do you have strong social connections? Motherfucker. How do you make strong relational bonds? Interpersonal bonds with people without being that way? How would you even find other people that are similarly grump and nihilistic about things? Because you certainly wouldn't bump into each other and exchange ideas if that's the way you're going about your business. That's the dilemma I'm in. If you guys would give some input on that would be fucking awesome. Look at his fucking he's got a stanky leg. He does a little stanky leg at the beginning when he's readying his swing. Oh, I'm stupid. Look. Just watch his front leg, his right leg. And also he's got titty ass knees. His knees is just titty ass knees. I stole that joke, not from someone, from myself. I said it funnier in the first recording, and I just felt like I had to bring it back. But yeah, he's got see the little stanky leg at the beginning. Foul ball. Oh, he's safe. They do that little cutscene every time. It's so cute. Just look at him. He does it so sincerely. It's fucking adorable. Oh, I wanted to see the cutscene again. Yeah. Also, what I said in the previous recording, when you throw the ball at the guy and he actually does get a when it says ball, he says twerk. Listen to this. God damn it. Why I have to be so good at baseball? I wanted to show you guys that he says twerk, but then I couldn't show you guys that he says twerk. Now I'm gonna hit the ball. No, fantastic. All right. Back to feigning enthusiasm. I'm conflicted. I'm really conflicted as to whether or not it's a good thing to do. Just today, I decided I would try it, and it came with a bunch of challenges, many of which had to do with just social skills in general. To be an enthusiastic person, but not particularly intelligent or without really a lot to say, without anything of real substance to say, you're just sort of even exuding enthusiasm. You're still just there, so the enthusiasm serves no real purpose. I don't know. Just something to think about. All right, I'm gonna. I think I did good there. Oh man, I did a good. Wow. Oh my god, it gave me epilepsy. The guy at home plate. No, the guy on the pitcher's mound. The pitcher was like, ah! Oh, that was awesome. Is that in? Is that infield? What the fuck? That was amazing. So I found this game on a list of games called the worst SNES games or the weirdest NES games. This seem it kind of weird. Yeah, I agree, kind of weird. But definitely not a bad game. Listen to this. Just listen. He said twerk. This game is 30 years ahead of his time. Listen, one more time. Listen to this. Twerk. Okay, I get it now. I'm the pitcher Miley Cyrus. This guy on the right is Justin Bieber. And that's why he's in the future, Justin Bieber. That's what lowriding looks like. You wear armor everywhere except for your ass. And that's lowriding. They call it... What would they call armor in the future? Man, I can't. My improvisational skills are not good today because I am on a drug. I'm on something called Optalgine. It's an Israeli drug for headaches and other such afflictions. This guy's got flashy armor, which means he's a fucking asshole. Oh no. He's gonna make it all the way to the home. They look like little Pokeballs, don't they? On the right. The players, they look like little bitty Pokeballs. And it's like I'm playing against Scyther or Scissor. Oh wait, what comes after Scyther? What's the evolved form of Scyther? Also, I always thought that was such a weird evolution. That after a green thing, that being Scyther, that a red thing comes? How is that? Hey, change up sides. Don't change up sides? Did he score? What the fuck? Why did it happen? I guess that's why it's the worst game ever invented. Look at his fucking stanky leg. And his flashy pants. I'm gonna catch the ball. Come here. What the fuck? Send it home. What? I just think it's hilarious the way they wait for the ball to come, like just spread eagle. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna win this, so it doesn't matter what the rest of the video is. I just want to say I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much, and that's it. That's the end of the video. So I'm gonna keep playing this, but you can just hit the end button right now, and I will still love you the same. Also, that song "What Do You Mean" by Justin Bieber, the mashup with the Ariana Grande song, is fucking awesome when it goes boom bim ba boom bim bum ba boom. It's so good. Summer house music is so good. And I feel like even though it's a trend, even though it's something to be avoided because it's just like it's just what's happening now, and that's the only reason it has any value is because it's popular now, not because it's actually good. It stands out among other songs that are... Yeah, forget it. I'm not about to go on a rant about Justin Bieber. Okay, so that's it. That's the first episode with the face cam and the good microphone and the beautiful video, and man, I'm really pumped about this. I'm gonna steal some Joro and go big kiss.